and welcome to The Spot. My name is Jess Freeman and today I'm joined by Artistic Director of Unbound, Bonnie Curtis. Welcome, Bonnie.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Bonnie, can you tell us a little bit about the show and what should we expect?
So Unbound 2.0 is a mixed bill of 4 choreographers. So I'm one of the choreographers. The others are Bella Lopez de Oliveira, Sarah Mode and Tina Moss. And we're all, a couple of us, one of us is doing a solo work, Bella, and the rest of us are making group works. So what the works are about is different. Mine is about cows and women's bodies. It's kind of funny and a bit disturbing. Sarah's is about statistics and women being left out of research. It's based on the book Invisible Women. Tina's is about the frequencies between us as humans and how we can connect within that. And Bella's solo is about gender and it involves a wig.
Wow. So going back to your contribution with the cows and the women, can you tell us a little bit more about that? I'm interested.
Yeah, so probably a year or two ago I bought these random cow masks off a party website. I collect like disturbing children's masks as a hobby. I like to use them as costumes. And then we've finished a work that we'd been working on for a couple of years. I'm like, I want to do something new. And I thought, let's play with these cow masks. And a lot of the work I make is about the experience of women and their bodies and gender equality and things like that. So somehow this cow and women thing became, well, women are seen as objects just like cows are seen as objects for consumption. Women's bodies are advertised, put on display, and kind of dehumanized and objectified in the same way as cows are. Wow. So it's kind of come from that. Yeah,
and how can we see this performance? Whereabouts is it happening?
So it's on at the Phoenix Theatre in Coniston on the 26th to 27th of June. Wow. So only a couple of weeks away.
And how long, what's the process been like getting it all sorted and what's your contribution been as artistic director?
So I've been producing the work, so doing all the behind the scenes things, making the show come to life, organising all the lighting cues and the marketing and things like that. And we've had rehearsals since the end of last year, beginning of this year, and we've kind of swapped the rehearsals. So 1 week will be me, 1 week will be another choreographer, and now we're coming up to the point where it's like full runs of the show.
What do you think dance's role is in talking about the current state of the world?
I think dance is a really great non-verbal communication method, and the body says things that there are no words for. So I think dance is a great way of communicating things in a less literal way, and it's a bit easier for people to digest that. And with the work that I make, I try to make it funny, to kind of break down these barriers around, sexism and things like that aren't really fun or joyful to talk about. So by incorporating comedy, it helps people feel a bit more relaxed and open to what you're trying to say.
Interesting. What's with the name Unbound? Can you tell us a little bit more about how you came up with that name and what you're trying to communicate with that name?
Yeah, so in 2021, kind of at the mid-COVID lockdowns, it was after the first lockdown. I was like, let's make a mixed bill, and there was 6 of us choreographing, and Unbound was kind of this, we're like free from lockdown, although that wasn't quite the case forever. But it was this, like we are unbound of these shackles that are keeping us inside. We're finally able to reconnect and dance, and that's where the name came from. And then rather than coming up for a new name for a mixed bill, I thought, this could be like 2.0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like awesome work that you're doing. So just to reiterate for the audience again, where can we see it? How can we buy tickets? And where is it happening?
Phoenix Theatre, 26th to 27th of June. You can buy tickets at bonniecurtisprojects.com, or you can visit us on Instagram and Facebook, Bonnie Curtis Projects.
Awesome. Now, thank you, Bonnie, for coming on to the show today. You've been watching The Spot with Jess Freeman. See you next time.